Hello, my name is Andrew Leahey. I am an MOC volunteer here in Nashville, and I also play with a band called Andrew Leahey and the Homestead. I'm coming to you live from the confines of our car because we are on tour. My MOC moment requires a bit of background information. I've been volunteering with the organization for about a year or so when, in the summer of 2013, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. It was the kind of brain tumor that requires brain surgery, very serious, so I called my local MOC office and told them that while I loved volunteering for them, I was going to have to take a bit of a break because even if the operation went as well as we could have hoped for, the recovery was going to be pretty extensive. So I had the operation, and at one of the hospitals where I had actually been volunteering. The morning or so after the operation, I was in my hospital bed, my head wrapped up, and in walk two MOC volunteers, one of whom performed a song for me. So I got to be on the opposite end of the volunteer-patient line. And it was lovely to experience the kind of effect that just a simple song can have on a hospital patient. The facilities here in this town are fantastic, the doctors are fantastic, the hospitals are great, but there is a monotony that can happen between the scheduled doctor's visits and meal times always being exactly at noon and 6 p.m. and Jeopardy always coming on at 7:30 or something. So to have a person come in and briefly change up that schedule and take you out of the hospital room and into your living room or into a club or a place like the Bluebird Cafe, that's just incredible. Months later, I had resumed my job, which is a music journalist, and I've been hired to do a phone interview with this local musician here in Nashville. We were talking, and she mentioned her charity work for an organization called Musicians on Call, and we kept talking about our experiences with that, and it turned out that this person I was talking to was the very same person who came to perform for me in the hospital room, which just blew my mind, which is probably not a good pun to use when you're talking about brain surgery, but it was incredible. I got to thank her again with more lucidity than I probably had in the hours after my operation. It really does make a difference. I'm here to tell you firsthand it does make a difference.